Sanatan Dharma and its philosophies inspire so many people around the world that it becomes difficult to keep track. One can't always find out how ancient Hindu philosophy has impacted the mindset of scores of people outside India. But the Matrix film got us thinking, and we did some research. The results will astonish you. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Piyush. And if you haven't subscribed to TFI English yet, hit that subscribe button and also click on the bell icon to receive all the recent updates. Coming back to the story, I will talk about the movie Matrix and how it is influenced by Hindu philosophy. Let's begin. Have you watched the Matrix trilogy? The most recent Matrix film came in the form of a fourth part called The Matrix Resurrection. The Matrix series is a sci-fi thriller that has fascinated people around the world. And its first part was among the only films to have talked about a dystopic future where artificial intelligence controlled the world and humans were mere fodder for such technologies to run the world. Humans were harvested in pods and they were shown an illusion using a program called the Matrix. This program made the harvested humans believe they were leading normal lives. The humans felt they were leading normal lives, going to school, working, marrying, and having kids. It all felt so real, but it was an illusion. The Matrix built a magnificent dream for all the human subjects who had been held unconsciously within the pods. The essence of the Matrix is that the world is an illusion, a dream. It is a yogic movie. What is holding back all the humans is Maya. It has blinded them, and they think that a fictitious world created by Maya is real, when in fact they are all being tricked. The film also makes it a point to emphasize how if we cut through the illusions and connect with something larger, we can do all sorts of things, even supernatural. Do you know what other philosophy calls the world an illusion and a dream? The ancient Hindu philosophy of Advaita Vedanta. People who believe in Advaita believe that their soul is not different from Brahman. The most famous Hindu philosopher who taught Advaita Vedanta was Adi Shankaracharya, who traveled the length and breadth of India more than 1,000 years ago. Vedanta is the philosophy of Vedas. Its basic teaching is that our real nature is divine. Religion, therefore, is not a path to attain God, but a way of spiritual awakening and self-realization. Now, here are some quotes from The Matrix. What if you were to wake up from a dream which was so real that you found it difficult to differentiate between the dream world and the real world? This is a quotation from Morpheus to Neo. Your appearance is now what we call a residual self-image. It is a mental projection of your digital self. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us, even in this room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you pay your taxes. The Matrix is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. Don't these dialogues sound very familiar to India? It's almost like a Hindu wrote these lines. Well, many of them are inspired by the Upanishads. In the films, it is possible to reincarnate. It is possible to awaken from the Matrix illusion and realize the truth. And it is possible to defy the so-called laws of the system or nature. Morpheus acts as a guru. He previously guided Trinity to realize the truth and then does the same with Neo. At one point in the first film, Neo asked Trinity, "What is the Matrix?" To this, Trinity replies, "12 years ago, I met Morpheus, a great man who said that no one could be told the answer to that question, that they had to see it to believe it. One cannot find God or Paramatma or the ultimate reality. One can only realize it. The truth can only be experienced. When one realizes, he or she attains moksha." Upon being told about the Matrix, Neo asks Morpheus, "This isn't real?" Morpheus replies saying, "What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about your senses, what you feel, taste, smell, or see, then all you're talking about is the electrical signals interpreted by your brain." The Matrix film series has been portrayed as one which makes a stellar use of special effects and martial arts alone. The discussion surrounding the film's explicit Vedantic connotations has always been murmured at best. However, the links between the film and the ancient India's Advaita Vedanta philosophy are just too pronounced to be ignored. In the film, the goal was for humans to wake up. In the Vedantic tradition, the goal is for humans to wake up too, to wake up from their illusionistic slumber and realize the truth, to break the bondage of Maya and realize the ultimate reality to attain moksha.